Welcome to episode 38 of Civilization Start Over. We will be starting out over here in Alaska, where we are going to see the rest of it get explored, and also apparently these countries got unclaimed. Oh. There we go, we see the rest of it get explored. We will then see Indonesia move to take some of it, as they take a lot of southern Alaska. And the rest will get taken by the Dutch. We will also see the Nordic Union explore most of this here. In fact, they'll explore all of it, and they will then claim all of it. With this, they now have all of Greenland, which they first discovered the southern half years ago, so... But then again, there's still all this land that's been, discovered for years that no one has claimed. Anyways, though, next we'll be heading down here to the green country here, which is still in its civil war. You will see the green team push back a bit up here. However, they don't push back too much. And while this is happening, we see the fascists push throughout these southern provinces here, taking them and pushing further towards the capital. However, they don't take the capital yet. We also see this Orange Rebellion get a little bit more land, but they're still pretty weak. We also see the fascists push into them a bit more over here. The green team is going to try to push back the fascists near the capital, and it will start out going pretty well as they push them back decently. But soon after, the fascists push over here and push down towards this major city, take it as they also push over here, and they cut off the capital from all of this area. Troops over here and troops near the capital try to push to hook up with each other, however, it will be unsuccessful. And we will see another group declare independence over here. However, both the fascists and the green don't recognize them. The orange does, and they recognize the orange, but the fascists and the constitutional monarch don't recognize either of the two. Anyways, heading up here, in the last episode we saw this country go fascist, and they started building up their military a lot. And they are going to look at their neighbors and figure out which one is the weakest, and they determined that it is this green one here. With this, they'll start pushing into this green one. And they also are not too strong, but they're they do get close to the capital. However, the green country will push back a little bit up here. And over here, however, soon after the capital will fall. And the red, pinkish country here that's fascist will then push over to this major city and take it. Soon after, the country will fall, and the red country here will fully annex it. With that, we can remove the capital. Now, the fascists here want to expand more, and another country that wants to expand more is the fascists down here, especially into land that they used to own. And, well, you know what country borders both of them? The Caspian Sea country here. Now, this country is stronger than both of them. Even combined, they would probably still lose. However, they are going to try to find some more countries to join this. This country is in an alliance with these two, and they also are in an alliance with the Caspian Sea country. However, they do not care about that, as they want old land back. With this, they're going to form a coalition against the country here, Caspian Sea country. This coalition will contain them, this country here. In fact, it will contain a lot of the old Caucasus Empire countries, including this one here. Along with this one here. And they will also get help from Yoyland, surprisingly enough. This shocks a lot of people that these two are working together. However, we soon start seeing other fascist countries. We soon start seeing some other fascist countries start to want to help them out. And those fascist countries will contain Greece. I'm on the wrong... Wait, what? No, I'm not. What? Oh, wait, yes, I am on the wrong layer. Well, those countries will contain Greece, and the pink country over here. With this, those countries will all start to invade into the Caspian Sea country. As for these two countries over here, the Caspian Sea country asked them to join. However, well, they know that they're probably going to die if they join, so they just agreed to stay out of it, and they side with the red country down here. However, they don't officially join, they just stay out of the war. With this, we see troops start pushing in as this country here pushes up and takes back what used to be their capital. Along with that, we see this country start pushing. They're not fascist, but they want this land here. And they want this city here that was the capital of the Caucasus Empire. They'll take this city pretty easily. As for these fascists over here, they start pushing in. And will soon after take this major city. Greek troops, Greek boats are going to quickly go on a side mission, and they make landings in the capital here. They soon push over here to take control of this so they can easily send troops up to help out the Red Country up there. They are a lot stronger than the Turkish country here, so they quickly push through. And they will offer this province here to the Orange Country in return for them to join the coalition, and also maybe join an alliance after the war. With that, the Orange Country joins, and it turns out that the Orange Country, while not officially fascist, the current leaders currently share a lot of values with the fascists, and a lot of the people want a lot of their land back from before World War I, so land up here, land that the Ping team has. They want that back, so anyways though, Greek troops and Orange troops start heading over towards the Red Country here to help out. Up here, we see this country not last too long as the capital gets pushed into pretty quickly. And the Caspian Sea country has good success up here. However, down here it's not going too well for them as they continue to lose more and more. This country here will successfully take back this city. With this, they have basically everything they wanted. Meanwhile, this country here will continue to push into here. As they push through here with the Greece and Orange country here and Pink country here troops all helping them out in this. They are having massive success. And well, as this is happening, we see a section of the Caspian Sea country declare independence up here, containing a lot of these provinces here. And this will kind of trap these troops here as they start trying to get back before and get on boats to come back here before the country here can cut them off. Second ago. Anyways, these ships are going to try to run back to get here, to get on boats to get back over here before they get cut off. However, while some of them will be able to escape, some of them will get stuck over here, and they will all die. With this, things are not going well for the Caspian Sea country, and soon after, there will be another rebellion inside of them, as it turns out that they were secretly not that stable, as all of these provinces here break away. With this, the Caspian Sea country is going to surrender, and we will see a peace treaty. So here we have the treaty in which the Caspian Sea country's empire has fallen. These countries got the land they wanted. I made this country a darker shade of red because it was too close to this country here. These two countries got their independence. They need capitals still. So their capitals would be there and there. These islands here are owned by this country now. Now, heading over here, we're going to see a deal get made between the pink Iberian country here and Egg. And in that deal, the deal is made in this city here, and by the end of this deal, this city and this entire island is now part of the pink Iberian country's team like it was before World War One, but not just that one. All three of these islands are. Now, the deal that was made, no one really knows, but soon after, we see the pink team join the Diamond Alliance. And they're not the only country joining, because soon after we also see the Orange team join, who was invited by Greece. And, well, a lot of these countries are confused on what's happening. And soon after, Egg invades into the green country here. They go through, they take this major city, they go around to the capital and take it, and it falls pretty quickly because it was incredibly weak after the war, and is fully annexed. One of the OG3 countries is fully annexed into Egg. Soon after, we see the fascist pink Iberians make a landing over here in Sardinia. They push up, take the capital pretty quickly, and it falls over to them. And it is fully annexed. And Egg is allying itself with a lot of fascist countries. It has two fascist countries in its alliance, and the other two countries, while not fascist, the people of this one have a lot of fascist views, and the king of this one has some fascist views. So, Egg is basically allied with a bunch of fascist countries. Anyways, though. Let's just fix that quickly. Oh, also, I forgot to talk about the alliance over here. So the Caspian Sea country is no longer part of that alliance. Anyway, so Egg is allying itself with a lot of fascist countries, so that is making some of these other countries kind of worried. So we see a new alliance get made. This alliance being the Circle Alliance, and it is made by the Dutch, and it contains some of these countries throughout Europe, including Green France, the Lime Italian team, the Purple Scotland country, and the Grey country down here. They all join this alliance. And another member joins, that being the Pink country here, as they hate the Orange country. All these countries are making an alliance together. That is basically an anti-fascist alliance. Egg is going to continue to expand as they invade into this blue country up here, which got its independence after World War I. It was part of Germany. Speaking of which, it's been around like 30 years since World War I. It's or like 20, 30 years. It's somewhere around the 19 nine nine not 19 18 80s, 1890s, but this country here falls and is for you next. This makes Germany upset and also worried. So how does Germany respond to this? Well, joining the anti-fascist alliance. So they join the Dutch's anti-fascist alliance. And, well, Europe is getting pretty heated again. Down here, the Iberian country puts troops on Goiki's border. However, this time Goiki is smart and joins an alliance, that being the Triangle Alliance. Heading over to another member of the Triangle Alliance, that being Yugo. They, in their colonies, a lot of them want independence. The colonies want independence. I drew up a map here, and Yugo is going to give their colonies over here independence. So, up here we see this country get released. Let me find a good color for it. We see this country get released. We see another one right here get released as they're giving each individual colony its independence. Over here, we see this one get released as well. And I'm going to skip ahead and show you what it looks like after they're all released. So anyways, here we have what the continent looks like now. As you can see, there's a lot more countries here now. As they gave all their colonies independence. Now, some of these colonies have gone together and united with some The biggest one being up here, where these colonies here have, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here have all merged together and are inviting any colonies that want to join, any freedom ones obviously that want to join. And they have also stated that, like, if in the future this area gets independence, they can join, or down here gets independence, they're allowed to join. Basically, any ex-colony can join this union, and they're going to call themselves the United States of America. Yep, this is our version of the United States of America. So, anyways, we'll have to see where that goes in future episodes. Heading back over to Europe, though, we're going to see this country here invade into the blue country here. Now, the blue country just got independence after World War One. However, their independence didn't last that long, as they were swallowed up by the brown country here. And fully annexed. With that, a lot more of these countries are starting to get worried. Heading over to this mess here, we are going to see this green country here break apart even more for starters, as this area here breaks away. However, that's not all. There's also a part here that breaks away and joins up with this country here to make it even more of a mess. In the red country here, another area breaks away and joins up with that blue country here. And in the north, there's a breakaway up here that looks like this. That's not just in this country, but also the orange country here. And also parts of the green country here. As this area gets even more broken up, we do see a few areas invade each other. Such as down here, we see this one here invade into the pink one and swallow it up. However, soon after, an area over here that's pretty big breaks away from it. And this is the new you remember how South Africa was like at the beginning of the series? Yeah, this is kind of the new that, as a lot of the countries over here are just incredibly unstable or want to be part of other countries. However, we will see this country over here that just got its independence expand a bit as they expand over like that. We will also see this country here expand some more as they expand into this area here. And we see a lot of these countries explore more of Russia together as they explore all of this southern area here. Anyways, the final event we have happening in this episode is over here, where in the Korean country, something something similar happens to what happened in Greece, where uh the where there's a new prime minister, and that prime minister goes ahead and does a bunch of stuff, burns the constitution, and declares himself the fascist dictator. Also, this is still here. We can get rid of that. That country's long gone. Same thing with this country. Yeah, wait, no, that's a different country. I think of the country that was down here. But, yeah, Korea has just gone fascist now. So, look out for that in further episodes. Also, over here, these islands here, all have been explored and claimed by, God, let's just be one color, by Indonesia. They've explored all of these islands along here. But yeah, fascism continues to grow as Korea goes fascist. This country here is dead, so that can get removed. Long dead, by the way. Any other dead countries that need their things removed? This here is a democracy, actually. There. Okay, I think that's good. Anyways, that's where this episode is going to end. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.